My name is Jasper Bang. I use they, them pronouns. I'm going into my second year of my Doctor of Nursing Practice program at the School of Nursing, focused in family care. I'm from around. I'm from a lot of places. I spent a lot of my time growing up in Boise, Idaho, and then Bangor, Maine for a couple years, and then back to Boise, and then up to Moscow. So potato state to potato state, back to the first potato state. I actually found out about AHEC because of a person in my program. We met on the first day during orientation, and she's also a go-getter and just oversubscribes to all the things. And during orientation, we were like, okay, we are gonna help each other just keep our heads down. We're gonna focus on classwork, and we're just gonna excel at that. We're not gonna do all of the tertiary things. I don't think that even lasted through the end of day 2 of orientation, because she got an email about AHEC that I missed, and she was like, oh, have you heard about this program? I'm applying. And I was like, I gotta get in there. That sounds great. That's totally up my alley. And here I am. I initially decided to apply to AHEC because of the rural component. I'm really interested in practicing rurally. I have lived in a fairly small town, but I hope to go smaller, and that's something that I really want to be more comfortable with, before I eventually graduate and transition to practice. I don't think I was actually even quite cognizant before I joined of the depth of knowledge that I would gain with the interprofessional aspect. That, I think, if I had known about it, that would have been my reason probably. Dentistry in particular, dentistry and physical therapy are the 2 disciplines that I have just learned so much about in AHEC, and that's been really useful. Well, a lot of the AHEC classes, we will discuss a more challenging topic, and then we kind of break up into small groups and discuss that are mixed based on what college we come from, and just getting to participate in those conversations with people from these other programs, but even just sitting as a fly on the wall and listening and hearing somebody verbalize in this situation what they would do and what it's cueing them to bring in. I have learned things that I think are going to impact my practice. For instance, that family practitioners can do fluoride treatments, and I learned that through AHEC, and that was a separate class from the main class. But yeah, I learned how to do fluoride treatments, and I have since actually done that in the field working with University District Street Medicine. I actually got super involved in their leadership as pretty much just because of AHEC. I was so I need these hours, and I want to, University District Street Medicine, their shortage, their bottleneck is preceptors. So they have as many sites as they have, and then there are way more students who want to sign up to participate in giving that care than they have the capacity, because there just aren't enough preceptors to help run sites. But as someone in management, I got to go every other week. So I got a lot of hours, and having AHEC, that was the motivator for me to get more involved in University District Street Medicine and be one of the managers for the van outreach and do mobile medical clinics. So we do a lot of wound care, a lot of talking through complex and chronic health conditions with people. Sometimes people will come to us and say, yeah, I just had my appointment with my doctor 3 days ago, and they said all this stuff that it turns out I really don't understand. What did my doctor actually say? What is going on with me? And just being that resource to help both to help answer questions that people didn't feel comfortable asking their doctor in the moment, but also just being present in the community and like handing out hygiene kits and socks and doing wound care and first aid. We're demonstrating to a population that is really underserved and has a high burden of medical trauma that they can engage on their own terms with the medical system and be prioritized and really experience patient-centered care. The story that I keep coming back to is working with an unhoused couple, two gay men who came to the outreach a couple times before they were comfortable like really engaging and working with us on medical issues. And the provider casually referred to one of them as people during their interaction, and his partner just like broke down crying because it had been a long time since someone had treated them like people. And that's something that not only in my practice but in my life, I hope to always acknowledge the humanity in other people and connect with them like on that level, and let everyone I'm interacting with know like I see you.